Hi, this is Lauren Baker with SEJ here at PubCon 2015 Vegas with my good friend Utah SEO Pro, Jordan Kasteler.
That's what they used to call me.
Jordan Kasteler.
Jordan? Good, how you doing?
Good, man, good. It's been a while.
I saw you last year, but prior to that, it's been a long time, yeah. We have a long history together.
Yeah, we do. It's always good to recollect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially about 2009. So,
yeah.
Presented today on content promotion.
No, I presented yesterday on content promotion. Yeah,
How'd that go? What were you talking about?
It went really well. I was talking mainly about just how to get the content out there more organically, right? And a lot of people are resorting to wanting to pay to play these days, and absolutely that's a necessity, but I was talking about organic methods of getting content out there and getting it seen, and the importance of putting the time and effort into doing that.
Like on sites like Dig and Curtsy?
At one point.
Where do we do it now, right?
Right. Well, it's a good question. There's a lot of syndication sites that you can still do that kind of stuff, right? There's still StumbleUpon that does really well. There's still Reddit link syndication sites where you just drop in your link, you can find a very targeted community, and you can get some good traffic just by dropping your link there. Delicious even still works these days.
Wow.
You know, but then you have your link publishing sites where you can take all of your content. Instead of just dropping a link, you can straight up publish it on like LinkedIn Pulse, Medium, Tumblr, BuzzFeed. Depending on the style of the content, you can get some really good views from there. And I had a case study in there. One of my marketingland.com posts got only about 2,000 views on Marketingland, but just repurposing it on LinkedIn Pulse and then having the source at the end, going to the Marketingland post, got about 500 views, which is a quarter of what it got from Marketingland's audience. So just by simply posting that again, it was really an easy way to get some extra visibility to the content.
And very targeted visibility, right?
Very targeted.
You're just dropping it somewhere like on Stumble or whatever, and bouncing. At least on LinkedIn, you know they're reading.
Exactly.
What about Medium? I mean, have you seen readership for some of the content that you've repurposed on Medium?
Yeah, I have. It's
similar numbers.
No, it's smaller than LinkedIn Pulse unless you build it up over time. Medium's a very communal place, and when you're on LinkedIn, you already have a community. You already have a following. Unless you're just barely joining. On Medium, it's the same thing. You got to build up people that want to read your content. So upon first publish, you'll find some people that stumble across it through tags and whatnot. But again, it's just some extra visibility, some extra targeted visibility. And then you have your niche sites too, link syndication sites like inbound.org or growthhackers.com.
Inbound.org can send a lot of traffic.
It can.
It's surprising.
And like you mentioned before, targeted, right?
Yeah.
If it's targeted business marketing related content, BizSugar, Growth Hackers, inbound.org, takes a second to drop the link on there.
Almost as much traffic as Spin back in the day.
That's right, that's right.
Especially if you had 20 people that you know, spin it. At the front page. Especially
if your icon's blasted across the whole entire front page in the same time.
Your entire company. People that have spent this.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
do you dabble on the paid side with content promotion?
I sure do, yeah, and I'm a big fan of Taboola and Outbrain for paid syndication of content. If you've ever seen or read an article where at the very end, like on the Huffington Post, you have these related links, related icons, related titles at the bottom. You might like this. Then those are usually powered by something like Taboola or Outbrain, and they can drive a lot of traffic.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because like Yahoo's getting that market now, and since a lot of other companies kind of entering that, pick that up.
Yep.
Cool. What about Facebook? Do you do anything on the Facebook side?
You hear, every time you want to hear about social, you hear about everyone's talking about Facebook and Twitter. I think the power of Facebook and Twitter, I'm going to add Google Plus in there too. A lot of people are like, what, Google Plus? Google Plus is dead. Is in the groups and communities.
Yeah, and the personalization within Google results themselves, right?
Absolutely. So now you have targeted groups that you can go find on Facebook, targeted groups you can go find on LinkedIn, targeted groups in Google Plus communities that you can go join, be a part of, and get really targeted traffic versus just posting on your own media and hoping for the best. So those targeted groups are really, really, really powerful, and it takes it's definitely worth the time to join them and be a part of them and engage with them. And then, you know, you talked about Facebook again. With the Facebook ads, it's absolutely amazing who and when you can target someone.
And it looks like it's organic, really.
It looks organic, yeah. I mean, you can, there's so many choices, it's just unreal. You know, they have all this data on everybody in the market for this and that, and you could, you know, really want to get someone down on demographic level, psychographic level, you can, and you can just target, that's one person if you wanted. Yeah.
It's all integrated too, because at the end of the day, if you're hitting the right target market, they're going to your site, it's valuable traffic, they're going to interact, and they might even, I know you love this term, cross-pollinate across like Twitter and LinkedIn and other networks as well, right?
Exactly.
Do you promote the content that you put on LinkedIn on other channels, or more so internally within LinkedIn?
It really has just been internally in LinkedIn. Yeah, I haven't cross-pollinated there on the other channels with what I post on LinkedIn Pulse. You know, it's like just letting it go organically and just kind of pushing it within LinkedIn, or
nice.
You could get some ads to help amplify it a little bit, sure, but no, I don't go, you know, posting that on Facebook or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. LinkedIn, it's its own very targeted business-to-business community, so it's a little bit different beast than some of the other social networks. So.
What about business to community and social media today and sites like that also accept content?
All great sites. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you can do your research to find tons of these niche link sharing sites, tons of these niche forums. Even the forums are like a way outdated thing for SEOs, right? Like
still, man, people are on them.
People are on them still. They still talk on them still. You can still engage with them and find a very targeted audience. So they're still worth looking into and investing to see if you can find your right audience in one of those forums. Yeah.
Very cool. So where can we find you online, and what are you doing now?
I work for MWI. MWI started in Salt Lake City over 11 years ago, but the founder moved to Hong Kong, so now we have a Hong Kong office as well. So it's mainly virtual, about 15 people. I'm a director of SEO there. You find me at Jordan Kasteler on Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn or Google+, wherever. I'm all over.
All right, great. Thanks again, Jordan.
Hey, thank you, Lauren.
Really
good to see you again.
Up and talking.
Definitely. Take care.
Right, thanks.
Kelsey Jones, Executive Editor of Search Engine Journal, and I'm here today with Guy Kawasaki, Chief Evangelist of Canva. Guy, thanks so much for joining us. I know you did a keynote today at PubCon about personal branding and social media.
Conferences I attended, the speakers were fantastic. The weather here has been amazing. I mean, this location, the hotel.
The thing I'm really liking about the SEJ Summit is the 3 takeaways structure.
Yes.
I'm leaving with way more.
I also like the single session format for conferences.
I agreed to be a speaker here because I think above all else, the quality of people who attend the meeting, something to be said about the fact that you can't just pay to come here. It's by invitation only.
What I've really liked about the speakers is that it's been very well-rounded. We focused on content generation ideas.